Today let's solve questions related to digital electronics in 2017 AP ECET question paper. So let's put the first question. What logic function is produced by adding inverters to the inputs of OR gate? So see this, he is saying you are giving bubbles to an OR gate. Remember a bubbled OR gate. So if I have A and B here, I'll be having A bar and B bar. So I'll be having A bar plus B bar. This I can consider if I have AB, A into B whole bar is A bar plus B bar. So this gate is nothing but NAND gate. So remember, observe the question to get a better understanding. So a full adder can be realized using, remember, if you remember 2 bits you have A and B. So this is the expression of sum, and if you remember this is expression of carry. So this is a half adder. Now if I give the same to another half adder, so if I have two half adders and one OR gate, I can implement a full adder. So observe the answer. You need two half adders and one OR gate to implement a full adder. Next, so the toggle mode of a JK flip flop is, so if you observe, when J is equal to K is equal to 1, irrespective of your current state, if the Q is 0 or if the Q is 1, still your Q bar will be 1 and Q bar in this case will be 0. Remember, what I am telling is the present state, and the next state will be toggling between 1 and 0, and in this case it will be 0 and 1. So the concept of toggle arises only at this particular condition when J is equal to K is equal to 1. So this, now what are the states with respect to this? So when J is equal to K is equal to 0, it is a no change condition. When J is equal to 1 and K is equal to 0, this is a set condition. And when J is equal to 0 and K is equal to 1, it is a reset condition. Finally, this is the toggle condition. So you have to remember the truth table of it. So I will be solving all the problems in one particular video. So a register which is capable to shift data both to right and left is called universal shift register. So remember, universal shift register is a register which can shift either to the right side or to the left side, plus it has parallel load capabilities. Remember, universal shift registers are basically used as memory elements in computers. So also remember, there is a concept called unidirectional shift register which is capable for only one particular direction movement. So which of the following is an example of volatile memory? So here if you observe RAM, this is a volatile memory because in this the information is temporarily stored in the module and is erased immediately when you restart the computer. So because the information basically in this case is stored electrically on transistors, and when there is no electric current, data will disappear. Next, so successive approximation type of ADC with n output bits, what are the number of clocks required? So you have to remember a table because there is a comparison of, so the different types of A to D converters are counter type, flash type, successive approximation and dual slope. Remember the number of clock cycles of each. For this it is 2 power n minus 1. Flash is the best one, it takes only one clock cycle, whereas successive approximation will take n cycles, and this takes 2 power n plus 1. So if you see the options given here, this is for successive approximation type analog to digital converter. Okay, remember this table, it is very important. So the last question in this particular year. So which of the following is a D2A converter? So if you see this, so here weighted resistor type is basically a D2A digital to analog converter, which produces an analog output which is equal to the digital binary input using a binary weighted resistor. So in short, you can say a binary weighted resistor DAC, which is also called a weighted resistor DAC. So if you want the solution of this particular digital electronics, it is available in our particular store. So all the questions have a clear explanation for this. So with this, all the questions related to DE in 2017 are completed.